2021, back to a full card of Major League Baseball. We've got NBA playoffs as well as NHL. 8-0 last night in NHL. I saw the score on TV. Did not, of course, watch a game that the Lightning was in. Don't want to break that streak. But it's a pretty good card for baseball today. Yesterday I thought was pretty good as far as the way it went. Like a lot of this, there was a good mix of favorite and dogs, and it was just an honest day. It's like we haven't seen one of those in a while. It seems like the big favorites have been on a run. It just seems that way. But those of you that watch our YouTube videos, the guys that process my videos for me had an internet outage yesterday, so that's why everything was up super late. But we got everything out there. I was going to reshoot old school style and get those up for today, but didn't. Looks like notifications have not gone out. So
good old notifications.
Yeah, it's weird. People join us. They know we're here. So, we were talking behind the scenes about that Reds-Twins game yesterday. Just seemed a lot of people on the Reds. And the Diamondbacks, was that on the free show that we talked about that, or was that on the premium
No, that was
show?
VIP.
Was the VIP
I had
show?
him as a premium, and you took him up to -2.5, or -3, I believe.
3, yeah. I had him, and the thing is, what it was is we were talking about it for so long, is I ended up double betting the -2.5 at my full 300.
I was a little worried in the top of the first inning when they gave up a run, but after
No way.
they were giving good odds after this.
How about this? But the Diamondbacks, did you notice about the Diamondbacks is that when other teams generally, like the guy rounds third and scores, or like the guy goes from first to third, the Diamondbacks only seem to advance one base at a time. They're so skittish right now. They just don't want to take any chances. And it's like...
Diamondbacks are a streaky team, man. They usually put together
wins and losses. They're the Sacramento Kings of baseball. Is exactly what they are. They've been like that for quite some time, too.
I can see him winning 8 or 9 in a row. Yeah. Maybe that's pushing it.
Wow. Nobody's watching our show.
Huh.
Got 35 people.
Let me see if we're on there.
Yeah, we're on.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Oh, I like watching it on demand.
On demand.
I used to take my morning walk, come home, have my coffee, get my breakfast, and sit and listen.
I got some guy emailing me. He's so mad. He's just like one of those people. He just hates me. It's like I just love it. It's like he just hates me so much. It's like he just hates my guts. He hates that I do videos. He hates that He hates that I argue with you guys. He hates that I talk about like people like him. It's like, what a joke. He hates that I blocked him. He was the guy that was Frank Lucas in the comments, and now he emails me because I have blocked under so many emails. He just comes up with a new name. So this email is Brian Sucks. Funny. It's so funny, man. It's and most of the people that send these emails and stuff like that, they're just these really bad guessers as to exactly how how things are and how things work. Is you talk bad about the other sites because I can state the numbers. Because the numbers are the numbers, man. It's not saying good, bad, whatever. It's those are the numbers. These are the facts. Facts.
Should be a good VIP show this afternoon. It looks like some baseball games. I'd like to see marinate today a little bit.
Yeah, I have 3 in my premiums, but I could have easily had 5.
Yep, I kept it to 3. I think 3 is a good number over the summertime, but when it's just baseball. Lots of value today.
Yep, there's lots.
In my opinion,
I think there's a ton of value. I think it's ready to turn into all the way through the All-Star break. think the favorites have been on too big of a run.
I'm liking the Orioles. I know I get burned with the Orioles a lot, but they're starting to look. Everybody has the Orioles today.
No, the Astros.
I'm sorry, the Astros.
I was like, everybody has the Orioles?
Yeah,
I meant everybody has the. We were talking about who everybody was going to have.
That's why
today.
it was $10.
So that'd be a game I'd like to look at a little bit later. Yankees too, with Cole on them.
Okay. Anyways, got NBA basketball today. Got the Suns and the Clippers. One game to 0 Suns. They pretty much took care of business in game one. What do you guys see here?
For me, the Suns shot lights out, shooting 55% from the field in game one. And for me, I'm going to take the under 224.5. I think that's we're going to get a little more defensive. You look at the from one to the under, their last 5 or teams with a winning record, and the Suns are 4-1 as a home favorite to the under as well. So I think we get a little more lower scoring, and we get the under in this one. The under 224.5. Suns.
Yeah, I agree 100% with Rod. We got the 7th and the 9th ranked defensive teams facing off today. If the Clippers are going to have any shot in this game, they need to play some defense. And the Suns aren't shabby. I think every possession is going to be contested. I like the under 224.
I think I like the Clippers here with the points. I just think that's it's too much. It's going to be a tighter game. Clippers have played well on the road throughout these playoffs. I think they do it here. I don't know if they win, but I think they play them tough. I don't know, I think Chris Paul might be bigger for the Suns than Kawhi Leonard is for the Clippers. I'm not saying he's a better player. I'm not saying any of those things. I'm just saying that he might be a bigger piece of that team. Because the Clippers have played without Kawhi for so long. So much. Anyways, what are you guys selling, Brian?
I was going to try to keep on keeping on. I've been rolling along nicely. I got my top of the ticket 3-pack. You get my NBA best bet and 2 Major League Baseball plays I really love. I'm going to keep my hot streak running tonight for $40 at pickdogs.com.
Rod?
And for me, it's I got Top Shelf Tuesday. My 3 my NHL game of the year, where we're going to take the Zamboni and run over your bookie and drive that Zamboni right up to the cash window and collect in. So jump aboard, Top Shelf Tuesday, get my NHL game of the year.
Always wanted to drive a Zamboni.
Yeah, hopefully you guys caught that VIP show where I did the adjusted lines on Arizona. I got them at -1.5 big payers. Let me check. I'll tell you guys exactly what we got on them.
3-0 for me in VIP yesterday, so it was a good day.
I think I was 2-1.
But you hit that huge plus million.
Yeah, but I was actually like 6-1 because all those big plus.
Mm-hmm.
Big, right? At Arizona, minus 1.5. I'll read it off to you exactly what we did, and I know I bet one of them twice. It's like I'm not even sure how that happened. I think because I was all excited about it. I think because Brian
-3 twice.
I think because Rod gave the plus 1.5 or something. That's like
Rod was playing it safe yesterday.
Yeah, I'll play it safe. I'll just give away money. I just know betting 300 and $150. I was up over $2,400 yesterday. So let's take a look. Yeah, I bet 150 and 300 a game or per bet yesterday, and I was up over 2,400. So we had, let's see. Let's see. I had the Diamondbacks -3 at plus 438. I had 150. It paid 657. I had Diamondbacks -2.5. I bet 150. It paid 630. I had the Diamondbacks -1.5, and this one I had 300. It paid 606. That was it. So actually, I don't. No, here it is. I had it again. I had another 150 on the Diamondbacks. -3, and that paid 657. So I bet that one twice, the -3, because I was like, oh, -3, and then I bet it, and then I was like, oh, -3 is the number, and we're talking. I bet it again.
I think that was right after I said it. I was like, take the plus 1.5. You were like, no, we're taking the 3.
Well, here I also bet this one. I also bet this. I also bet Arizona Diamondbacks -2.5 at plus 320. I put 150 on that. It paid 630. So it was 480 on the win plus my 150 back. So it was 630 on that as well. So, man, that was a good game. That was a really good game.
They made the most out of that one win.
That's how you do it, man. But that's how you do it. It's how you do it. It's how it's done. It's how you draw it.
Yeah, you don't get there taking -220s. That's for sure.
Oh man. Anyways. Yeah, you don't. You can win games betting -270. You could win a bet. You could win a parlay that has that in it. But you can't make money over the long term doing that way. This is how.
If you get bet 10 games at -200, all it takes is 3 losses.
3 losses. Yep. If you go 7-3 at -200, you make $100, right? That is a hard way to make a living. No, wait, you'd be -600. -600, but you wouldn't get.
Yeah, you'd be up $100. Yeah, 7-3, you'd be up $100.
So you got to win 70%.
You'd win 700. So you win 700, lose 600. Yeah, you'd be up $100 on a 7-3. So you have to go 7-3. So if you go 6-4, yeah, you're down. You're down $100. Not too many people clipping along at 70%.
Unless they're on Twitter.
Well, yeah, and then they last like a couple days, and then all of a sudden it's like
Amir's saying, I've never seen so many reverses cover as he's seen this year, but that's not true. I bet them all the time, so I know they hit all the time. They hit all the time. Not all the time. You got to pick your spots, but it's like this year actually. is no different than any other year. And in fact, there's been other years that have been better than this. The only time when it wasn't good was last year in that 60-game season. That was just a weird thing. People, the teams treated those games like they were playoff games. You didn't see them wheeling out, J Happ every fourth or fifth day. Happ's got the 3-run lead. It's like, how uneasy can you possibly feel? All right, let's go to Major League Baseball. We got the early game, the Twins and the Reds, the rematch, Wade Miley and Bailey Ober. Normally when you have a Monday, Tuesday early, usually it means Wednesday they're playing in the other city, right?
Yeah, hopefully that one's on the MLB network. I didn't look.
Let me see something. No, they don't play tomorrow at all, those two teams. Do they go to Cincinnati on Thursday? Nope. Strange. 2-game series. Interleague.
Is it a makeup game?
You're not going to have a makeup game on a Monday and Tuesday. Not on a Tuesday.
No, they just made those. That's part of the schedule.
Weird.
Weird.
Makes no sense. Anyways, any of these Twins, Reds, Orioles, Astros, Phillies, Nationals, Pirates, White Sox, Yankees, Royals. Any of these? A little 280 for you, Brian?
No, I'm going to take the Royals at plus 1.5 here. I just don't see Cole as a minus 270 pitcher or the Yankees as a minus 275 team. I think the Royals can keep it within a run, so I'm going to take the Royals on the run line here out of those 4 games.
Singer's got a 4.76 ERA, but he's actually, of a guy with an ERA like that, he's really not that bad, Not. Is that it for you?
Yep. Out of those 4, the Royals plus 1.5.
You there?
Yep.
Rod.
And for me, in this one, I'm going to go with it's not. I don't see a line out on it yet, but I like the Phillies with Zach Wheeler pitching. Solid. I'll take the Phillies on the run line against the Nationals in that one. And I'm going to take Cole. Cole's solid pitcher. I don't trust Brady Singer or the Kansas City Royals to do much against these Yankees. I think the Yankees kick the snot out of the Royals here. I'll take the Yankees on the run line over the Royals on that one.
You almost have to take minus 2.5 if you're going to take the Yankees. So 1.5 will drop to 175. No, it's only minus 130. Wow. I don't know. Seems too easy.
Well, it's about right where it was with the Mets yesterday and DeGrom, and we got the run and a half on that one. So I'll take the same thing with Cole here.
Taking the Yankees?
Yes, I'm taking the Yankees.
You're putting putting Garrett Cole in the same sentence as Jacob DeGrom.
No, but I'm just saying the line is about the same as what it was. The book has made it. The book has made the line about the same as what it was yesterday for DeGrom. Actually, no, because they put DeGrom as plus 120. Remember that? That was a little weird yesterday. I was seeing DeGrom on the run line at plus 120. I think that was a glitch because they didn't know who was starting their pitchers. Because that's what I looked yesterday morning. And no, DeGrom is the hottest pitcher in baseball right now. he keeps going the way he's going, he wins the Cy Young hands down. But you're looking at the Royals and Singer. What percentage you got of them winning that one? 15% maybe. I give you if you're lucky.
I don't see it that way.
I don't see it much higher than that.
I see a Yankees team averaging 4 runs a game, 27th in offense in baseball, 19th in team batting average. You got to score runs if you're going to win games, and I just don't know if the Yankees can score any runs. It's like that's the issue that you have here is that, you know, you could have the best pitcher out there, the most expensive pitcher, $10,000 a pitch or whatever Cole makes. He actually makes more than that. But, you know, when you're 27th in team offense, you can't be laying minus 300 odds. You just can't. Because what if they score, you know, what if the Royals score 2 runs? I mean, Cole's got a 2.32 ERA. If the Royals score 2.3 runs here, I think they're good.
Well, then take the run and a half. You should be good.
Why would I take the 1.5? That's not my game.
I'm taking the 1.5.
I'm not take a 1.5. That's not my game. I mean, I'm more likely to lay the 1.5, right? I mean, let's see what the minus 1.5 is, right?
I mean,
I watched that.
Not the greatest either. So
I mean, but plus 1.5 is
the 27th offense. The Kansas City Royals offense, they're scoring 4.39 runs a game at 18th. So,
Yankees are strike out over 9 times a game. It's pretty significant. You know, pretty significant. How inept
difference in the ERA between Cole and Singer. So there's your run line right there. And
all right.
Singer is 4 and 10 on the year. So like I said, what's that percentage work out to be? It's 15%, 18%. So you have an 20% shot that Kansas City wins this game.
I don't know, I think it's a little better than that. Looks like it's raining. Anyways.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, they probably won't even play.
This game's going to get rained out. Or like 90% rain, and yeah, it's probably going to rain
The
out.
weather's crappy here in the States.
Anybody living in New York? Is it raining?
Yeah, all is arguing. They probably won't even play the damn game.
I don't know. Got the I don't know, minus 280 and run line and all that other. So what's the run line? Is like minus 150 or minus 160?
It's minus 140.
Yeah. No thanks. Why it doesn't even make sense from a betting perspective. It's like you're saying they're not good enough to win. You know, it's like, I mean, that's pretty much all you're saying there. I don't know. Is that the bats are that pathetic? You know, so I don't want to risk. You know, but I'll risk half of that they score 2 runs more than the Royals. I don't know. I don't see it. Anyways, Mets and Braves, Tigers, Cardinals. I've been wrong before. Marlins and Blue Jays. I think I'm the only handicapper in the world that actually has been wrong and lost games.
So. No, we all lose games.
Rays, Red Sox.
I've never lost.
And Cubs, Indians.
For me in that time slot, I like Sandy Alcantara. The Marlins, Alcantara is on fire. He had 1 or 2 bad starts this year, but he's been pretty consistent. And I like the Red Sox. Rodriguez has been horrible for Boston here, but everybody jumping on that Rays on that short price. I think Boston gets an upset when they're on the road.
And for me, I like the under 7.5 in the Jays and Marlins. I think Ross Stripling, he has a nice solid start, and Alcantara, we know what he can do as well. So I like the under in that one. We got a lower scoring game. That's the only one I like in that slot.
How are you, Brian?
I already went. You weren't paying attention. I had the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox.
I like the Marlins there. I don't see the Red Sox at all in that one. Eduardo Rodriguez, stiff.
He's been horrible.
Stiff.
But the Rays are on a short price, and they've lost 6 or 7 in a row.
All on the road.
I like
all
Boston.
on the road. All on the road. They just got back home. Where they,
I don't think either starter.
When they were playing at home, they had the best record in baseball. Anyways, I think huge value there in the Rays. Anyways, got the. I like the Mets. I was going to put those in as a premium, didn't do it. Same thing with the Tigers and the Marlins. I liked all three of those. Go to the Rangers A's, man. How about the A's, man? They leave the bases loaded, and then they give up the 3-run homer the next inning. It's like when that happens, when you're down 5-2, you have the bases loaded, don't get a run in, and not even a run. You know, when you have base loaded less than 2 outs, and you don't even get a run in, and then the other team hits a 3-run homer in the next inning, how over is that game? It's like, how done are you? I had the A's. I was so done. I was like, I'm so done. All you can do is laugh, you know? It's like, I'm so done. Like, my wife, is asked me, what just happened? I'm so done. I'm so done on this one. She's like, well, what else is it? I'm like, I got the Padres. It's a lock later, so I'm good.
How about that first inning for the Padres yesterday?
Yep.
I was able to go to bed and rest easy. I wasn't worried.
Yeah, I changed the channel on that one. I moved it to the small TVs, you know.
I put Alone on and watched the episode of that.
I moved it to the small TV. At that time, there was only 2 games on, so I was watching the MLB mix, and I had it on the small TV because there's only 2 games. It was the Reds and the Twins in extras, and then there was that one.
All the Dodger guys were sad.
When the Reds scored 2 runs there, when the Reds scored
top of the
10th, man, it's like, and then the Twins, like, as soon as when the other team, when they score the 2 runs in the top of in extras, when the other team scores without an out, usually you end up usually the team that scored the 2 runs loses at that point. But yesterday it got extended out. The Reds really bad base running there. You know, the guy hits a double, he gets nailed at second base.
Yeah.
It's just one of those weird things. It was just a weird play. Worked out for me, but
screwed me. I knew as soon as
I'll tell you, you got to pay more attention to this Twitter, man. These handicappers on Twitter are the worst. I mean, these guys are the squarest of square. It's like, these are the guys, Brian. I know you don't pay a lot of attention to Twitter. Yesterday was my first day, but these are the type of guys that, like, give out the Penguins minus 275. It's like, retweet, and I'll give you a free pick or whatever. It's like, oh, man. It's like, these are the guys, like, they're big, you know, oh, I'm a genius. Penguins minus 275. You know,
$50,000 on the Penguins minus 270.
What a joke, man. It's like, better create a new clown face account. You know, it's like, I'm not on my personal account, though. I'm not giving out, like, picks, and I'm not doing I'm not playing the game. I'm just.
You already give up enough.
I'm just having fun with you guys, and if we see something in game or whatever, we'll do that. But it's like, I'm not gonna. I'm not playing the Twitter game. You know, I'm gonna have fun with it. That's my.
They had it at plus 145 yesterday after they went down 1-0. I think it was plus 145. Did you mention the late group of games?
You can do it now. Rangers A's. I got sidetracked. Rangers A's.
No sidetrack.
Andrew Heaney against DeSclafani. It's the Bittler special there. Got Arizona, the public humping the Angels here with the
Layup City.
Zach Gallen against Freddie Peralta in Arizona. Blake Snell and Clayton Kershaw. And then Seattle, Colorado.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get much sleep tonight because I'll be up late watching baseball. I think this is the best group. But as far as the show goes, I'm going to cut it down to 2. I like the Texas Rangers again. I'm a Ranger guy. I'm just going to fade the Oakland A's here. And I like Zach Gallen and the Diamondbacks. He had a little bit of a slow start in his first start back, but I think he picks it up today and throws a gem. Diamondbacks are a streaky team. I could see him winning 8 or 9 straight. So I'm going to take this plus 135 of the D-backs. And I'm also going to just do a degenerate bet on the Rockies because they've been so horrible on the road. I think they would take the first game against Seattle.
And for me, I'm going to take the over in Oakland and Texas again. I think we easily get over that number. Kohler and then Tyler Hearn pitching. Give me the over in that one. And I want to give me the Rockies. Freeland actually hasn't been too bad. He's faced Seattle twice this year, and he's a 1-0 with a nice 2.45 ERA. So give me the Rockies in that one. Only 2 I like.
I like Seattle, but not when I'm laying minus 160 with them.
So Mike Ferraro has a good question here. I hear similar stuff to this all the time. It says, my best friend loves to bet, but he keeps losing, and I tell him to take a break. He has a mortgage and is getting married this fall. He doesn't listen to me. Any advice I can give to him? You got to back off.
Yeah.
Got to let people bottom out, unfortunately, because they're not going to listen to you. You know, it's like I bet for a living. I'm, somewhat disciplined about the bulk of it. I do make crazy side bets. It happens. But for the most part, it's like, that this guy doesn't sound like he's a professional bettor or someone doing it that way. It sounds like, he might have a problem. So it's like, if it's a problem, that there are people that are expertly trained, to deal with people with addiction of any kind. And I'm not one of them, So, I would reach out. We have an 800 number at the bottom of our website you could reach out to and maybe speak to an expert there and ask them what to do. There's Gamblers Anonymous, there's all that stuff. And then there's, whenever there's like a Gamblers Anonymous or something like that, there's always one for people who are affected by people that have a problem. So I would reach out to that. I would reach out to it. And it's like, it's one thing to lose and it's one thing to be a degenerate gambler, is one thing. But what if it causes problems in your life, then it is time to stop. And it's like, we're not stoppers. We're not people we're not here to tell people to stop, and we're not here to tell people to, to continue on or any of those things. But I will say that there are people out there that are trained to do this, and that's what they do. And you should reach out to them because they're going to have a lot more answers for you than I am. I'd say, I say take the D-backs, like the run line, whatever. And that's what I do, right? This is what I do for a living. I mean, I got some guy who's like literally obsessed with me, calling me I'm a scammer because I'm giving out free picks. It's like, I love that. That's my favorite term. When people call me that, it's like, yes,
the oldest scam in the book,
the biggest scam. You take your time and give out free picks so people can. I force people to watch my YouTube videos. You're forced to watch this. It's like, it's just the dumbest thing you've ever heard in your whole life. It's like, this has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever, it's like, I've heard a lot of stupid things, and I get dumbass emails all the time, right? And I talk about the trolls or whatever, and you guys say, oh, you talk about this, stick to the games or whatever, but it's like, when people call me that you're giving out free picks, it's a scam. It's no one forces anyone to watch anything, man. It's like, They're funny, man. Oh, man. Here's another guy. Let's get back to the picks. No. We won't be getting back to the picks. Just for that. How about if you're a premium member? Maybe I would do it. But you're not.
Best place to go for just picks is the VIP show, because that's just picks.
Yep. Absolutely. We have fun there. It's quick. It's cheap. It's $3 a day. Plus, you get the premium shows, too, which are today's is 3 minutes.
Cut through all the BS.
Oh, this guy. So now this guy, right, the troll, he's watching, right, because he's obsessed with me, right? So he says, there you go, lying to your YouTube viewers. Tell them the complete truth, you bum. Right? He said something bum, right? But I just cut it there. So you bum. Yeah, here's the truth. Okay, so when people watch the YouTube videos, and if there's an ad on there, a commercial, they pay me money for that. Okay, so like if there's an ad on YouTube, like if you go to any YouTube channel and they run a pre-roll or show an ad on the screen or something like that, they give me 50% of whatever the ad value is. So they keep 50% and I keep 50%. So I'm compensated for those, but none of that money comes out of your pocket, right? Zero. So there's the scam. Okay. Let's take a show of hands out there. Anyways, let's get to the hockey game, and in between, I'll throw out there while we're switching to the hockey game. We got it's Vegas versus Montreal tonight. It's 2-2, right? It's 2-2, 3-2.
Yep.
2-2.
2-2. Anyways, show of hands out there. Anyone there have a job where you work for free and you have no income at all? Anyone there spend I don't know, get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, start working, and then go to bed, till the moment you go to bed, you're posting videos, posting pics, dealing with cappers, customers, anything like that. From the moment you wake up till the time you go to sleep. Anyone do that for free? Work all I don't know, 15, 16, 17 hours a day. Work for free. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there, man. I don't understand the issue. I don't understand it. I watch every game. I do the best I can to give out all winners. I'm not going to win them all. I never claim to, right? I never claim to win them all.
I won every game.
It says, tell the truth. What is the truth? That is the truth. I don't even understand what would be the truth. Anyways, man, the truth is that I'm so inside this guy's head, I own his ass. Anyway, it's funny. It's like people get so obsessed and they're so mad at me. It's it's so mad. It's like the more successful we are, the madder they get.
Imagine a year from now. It'd be crazy.
Oh, I know. He doesn't even know the stuff we have coming down the pipe.
Their heads are gonna explode.
His head's gonna explode. Anyways, man, you got Vegas against Montreal. Of course, these guys always 100% anonymous, right? Because they're tough. It's because they have all the answers. We have to sit here and give our real names, from our real house, all this other stuff, and these guys, it's we know everything. Oh man, so in his head, it's the best. This makes it worth showing up and also hearing all this shit. Just get to the games, right? It makes it worth it. Just to know that what we're doing gets this person so mad. Their email is Brian sucks.
Yeah.
Oh man, God, I'm crying over here.
That's the opposite of my Twitter handle.
Oh man, suck Brian.
Brian Bittler wins or something like that.
Suck Brian.
Maybe I'll change my Twitter to that.
Oh. Tell them that you don't do any research on the games and you give out bullshit picks to make up videos so you can get paid. You give out no value, bum. You are a bum. You've been saying you're upgrading for months. Now it's a year. Oh, we didn't upgrade the videos? The regular daily videos? That didn't happen? Oh,
I think it did.
I think it did happen. I think it did. It's like, yeah, we just flip a switch and everything upgrades it. This guy's genius, man. That's funny. Yes, I don't do any research. That's why I can name specific events of every game that has happened, right? I name specific plays of every game that happened that would not be the things that are on ESPN SportsCenter or something, right? And oh, man. Oh, I like Montreal in this one plus the 210 at Vegas. I think this one goes to overtime. Is there like an overtime bet in hockey, draw in regulation?
Yes.
All right, draw in regulation for me.
You stole my play.
No, for me, I'm going to take the plus 1.5 Montreal. I just think it's not that I doubt the Montreal Canadiens. I just think this is a 1-goal game either way. I'm going to play it safe on this one and lay the minus 142. So I think Montreal puts up a hell of a fight. They might not win it, but I think it'll be a 1-goal game.
Yeah, I went the overtime prop is like a plus 300 here, so love this game to go to overtime, just like it did last time. These two teams are so evenly matched. So yeah, take the overtime. We're gonna definitely see overtime in this game.
I like overtime. Anyways. All right. I guess parlay time. Oh, man, I'm all off track. I'm just laughing too hard.
Guy 3 off.
What's that?
Take 3 off your game there for a second.
I know. It's so funny. It's just so ridiculous. It's like it's so stupid. Scam, free picker. You free picker. You force people to watch your free picks. You free scammer. Oh man, knowing we get people this mad is really why I do this. Really, it's like this guy's head's gonna explode. You should see all the emails coming through. Let's see. He said that there's a comment here. I don't see it. James, I don't see it. Anyways, Rod, you want to give your parlay? I'm going to see if I can find this comment he's talking about. I'll answer it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, my parlay, we're going to go with just a 2-team parlay. We're going to go with the Phillies on the money line and the Rockies on the money line. Parlay those two up.
For me and my parlay, it's a 3-gamer. Montreal Canadiens plus the 1.5. The Boston Red Sox on the money line and the Miami Marlins on the money line.
So, I think this is Cody said, how do you make a living off strictly betting sports? And that is basically solid discipline, also taking your shots and finding value. It's all about weathering the storm. You're going to lose games, right?
Yeah,
but when you lose, you can't afford to lose 3 games for every game you lose, right? So it's like if you can mitigate losses and maximize wins, and that's why you always hear like Rod's like take the plus 1.5, or Brian's like take the plus 1.5. It's like I can't do that, I don't do that. I'd rather not bet the game because now my value is gone. I need to make plus money. Why do I take so many dogs? I need to make plus money on my wins because I lose, right? So it's like if I go 1-1, I can't afford to get vigged out. It's like I hit something like that Diamondbacks last night, right? How many bets does that pay for? 30, 20, something like that, right? 20 or 30 bets. I could go 0-20. I think I'm even. It's actually 8. I think is what it ended.
You might be a late 2.5 with them today too.
I would
we'll
take
have to look late.
There.
You have to look later in the day, I guess, at the VIP show. So.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about it on the VIP show. I like Gallen though.
I think he could throw a 2. Oh yeah, not a 2. Give up maybe 2 runs in this game, something around that. Go 7 innings.
All right, time to get rid of this guy. I had fun with him, though. Anyways. Did you guys give your parlays?
Yep.
All right. I like the... I'll go with, for my parlay, I'll go with the Marlins, Tigers, and Cubs. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Make it a winning day. We appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to try and act more professional tomorrow. Going to block this guy and be done with him, but I had a good time with him. So mad. He's just steaming. This guy really likes us. It's like, really likes us. It's like, I hate you.
Well, he must. He keeps tuning in. So.
I know. He tunes in every day. He knows all these things that we say on every show. So he's really listening. He's really.
He must be one of them 5 thumbs down.
He's
dialed
in.
One of them 5 thumbs down to you.
He's dialed in. Dialed in. Oh man. Anyways, have a great day, everyone. I'll see everyone in the VIP show later, and of course, premium, and try and act more professional tomorrow. Have a great day.